What's up, guys? We're back here at the GSL Codes with Tastosis. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing pretty well, man. I'm actually a little bit disappointed in that last match.
You know, that match was pretty underwhelming. Both games
It was, and I'm trying to figure it out. Like, I understand the Roach all in. It's like, okay, yeah, you kill a lot of SCVs. It's okay. The second game, the fact that he was going for like a Roach Bane attack, you know, I think the fact that GuMiho focused on siege tanks as opposed to Widow Mines definitely was something that helped him there. So maybe it's just like Hyun got caught doing the wrong stuff against GuMiho, but I didn't feel like either of them were playing as well as I've seen. I get that feeling.
All right, GuMiho just stretching his back out, and we're going to be going on Belshire Vestige.
Right. I'm very excited about this one, Tasteless, because GuMiho, he is very dangerous in the matchup because he has a huge range of builds he's willing to do.
That's very true.
He will do absolutely anything. The thing is, he's not quite as precise as Innovation, so that could make it a bit harder because Rain held one of the most precise and awesome SCV pull double starport attacks that I've seen, really.
Yeah.
So it's going to be hard on GuMiho.
Well, let's see what builds Rain pulls out here as well. Rain, probably one of our more conservative Protoss players. We'll see what exactly has in store for us momentarily here as the game is now loaded up. We're here in our new studio in Gangnam at Samsung Station, bringing you the best StarCraft 2 action in the world here at the GSL. In the upper left, we have the legendary, in the bottom right, excuse me, we have our Protoss player, perhaps the best Protoss player in the world. He is
SK Telecom T1, Lane.
And in the upper left, we have the Tal Terran. He is
FXO GuMiho.
Okie dokie. It's time to
I'm going to ask you a hard question right now.
Do it.
This is a hard one. Okay.
I'll probably
and
get it
you have to
easily.
answer. You have to answer honestly.
Okay.
Because you're going to get hate either way.
Sick. Thanks for setting me up.
No problem, dude. I've got your back.
Let's do it.
All right.
I'm not afraid.
Game of Thrones or Star Wars? That's a tough one.
That's a tough one.
That's a deadly question.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. Here's as honest like. By the way, it looks like we're gonna see Proxy Reaper.
Oh
Cool.
wow.
Cool.
I actually.
But anyways,
you gotta answer fast.
We'll wait and see about the Proxy Reaper and how it does. Okay, so basically, Star Wars, not enough content out there. Game of Thrones, way more content. Because there's so many episodes of Game of Thrones, I get way more actual content of the story. Whereas Star Wars is 3 really great movies, 2 pretty good movies, and a completely terrible movie. And then, of course, they do have a lot of books. I don't want to read necessarily every single book of that. So I would say more content for Game of Thrones, and therefore I'm going to give the edge for Game of Thrones.
It's correct. Game of Thrones is better.
Thank you.
I'm going to get some hate. That's fine. I can take it. I'm a grown-up.
I love Star Wars, but
Oh, Star Wars is great.
it's just like it's only so many hours, whereas Game of Thrones, I'm going to have so many hours at the end.
Well, plus if you put the books there,
Okay,
too.
wait a minute. Wait
This is
a
a
minute.
proxy
This is
factory,
not
too?
a Proxy Reaper. This is not a Proxy Reaper.
Is the line going to go through? It does.
You know what? Oh my God, this is crazy.
Proxy Hellions?
So he's looking for this right now. He knows something's going on because he scouted. But no, I don't think it's Proxy Aliens at all. I think it's going to be Proxy Widow Mines.
Oh, yeah, of course. What am I saying? Yeah.
Now, what he's going to want to do is his probe's going to come
Just
up
put
here.
a pylon under that where the tech lab is?
If he lifts off, you just throw a pylon underneath it, and then suddenly GuMiho's strategy is just completely screwed. So GuMiho's going to actually have to make, he just makes a Widow Mine immediately.
Oh, he can cancel now and hop on over there.
I wouldn't. It's too dangerous. You know what? He might actually want reactored Marines with Widow Mines instead of reactored Widow Mines. That's definitely a possibility. I'm sure he has this really mapped out, whatever it is that he wants to really do.
Yeah, well, this is a cool cheese. This is the we can all steal now.
I don't know how well it's actually going to end up working because Rain is getting a second gas, so he can go up to his detection. and he's getting 2 more gates immediately.
All right, now he needs to chip this Widowmine as much as possible.
Yeah.
I got to say, already, though, I feel like he's at a disadvantage because this was spotted.
Yeah, and not just that, we have a Zealot going over to the Terran base, so this is a rough thing for GuMiho. And he had to have known that this would get spotted. It's not like Rain is going to scout, be like, oh, there's no barracks, I guess there's nothing.
He got in the main. There's nothing here.
Yeah, he's going to have to just sacrifice some SCVs here. It's pretty
really
good
nice
micro.
control here.
Ooh!
Oh, nice. Nope, not anymore. Not so nice.
Well, still, he's causing a lot of loss.
I feel like these SCVs are experiencing what it was like to be in the movie Predator.
Somewhat.
Yeah, man. Well,
they should have covered themselves with mud.
They should have.
Silly SCVs.
Now we have, was Predator 2 any good?
I didn't see it,
I didn't see it. Now, looks like the Widowmines are going to go back. Yeah, from here it looks like his innovation, excuse me, not innovation,
GuMiho?
Rain. I know I actually said innovation, but I was thinking about Rain, which is weird. Is just going to expand gently off this.
Yeah.
This game's going to normalize. This is really hard for the Terran, though, because he's proxied all that stuff out there, so.
Well, he is going for the drop, but this is definitely something that should be stoppable for Rain. He's got everything he possibly needs to stop this, and his Nexus is going to be quicker. So as long as he really stomps this drop into the ground,
he's basically set.
Yeah, that's a good way to.
By the way, I like everything that Rain did reacting to this.
Yeah, he did it perfectly.
Yep.
He did everything exactly as he should have based upon what he had. So let's see here. There's Stalkers with an Observer in the mineral line right now, so the odds of this doing very much are not very much.
And he boosts out of here. 2 more Stalkers over here.
Oh, look at that. That was a nice little move right there.
Oh, now he's going to get 2 Hellions inside.
Oh, this is the
Widowmine.
multitasking of GuMiho coming on. 3 more Stalkers on the way. How many probes can he actually get? Not too many right there.
Not enough. All right, now he's going to try to get out of there.
And
nice
he will
use of
get
the
out.
medevac boost. Had he lost that medevac, that would just be it.
Yeah, and you know, unfortunately, he didn't really kill many probes. He's killed a total of 3 probes this game. One of which was the scout, I believe, that found everything on the side.
Oh! Is he going to get it? Nope. Medevac boost again.
It's pretty rare to see that actually work nowadays. Now, there's actually so many Stalkers being made. He's up to 10 Stalkers and 3 Observers with the Mothership Core in the way. He may actually just go attack with Stalkers.
Oh my god! Oh, you are kidding me. Oh, but Hellion's going to come in here. Do the expansion. Do a lot of damage to these workers.
Yeah, he's going to kill quite a few, but the counterattack with the Stalkers, he has so many, and there's, like, what do you have here to deal with this? Just a bunker? You're going to lose at least 3 depots, but in the meantime, if these Hellions can do enough damage, that can make up for a lot of it.
I guess they're just going to go inside.
Wow.
I'm really surprised by that.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't put the wall up, but okay. And actually, these Stalkers getting themselves into a corner here. The Mule trying to attack, but he doesn't do anything. Gets pulled back to the line, and it looks like that gets cleaned up.
I don't
definitely
know if he should have ran
misstep.
by. I don't think he should have ran in there. I think he should have just gunned down the depots,
Very
right?
true.
Okay, but that happened.
I do agree, Tasteless. I would have liked to see him kill the depots, like sit at the bottom of the ramp, kill the depots, and really put the hurt on, and then walk up, start attacking the bunker.
Yeah.
Because you can't really lose the bunker, so you'd have to repair so you can kill SCVs and just trade a couple Stalkers for like 10 SCVs or something. Yeah, I think that Rain definitely did make had a lack in judgment there.
Oh my god, another misstep here by GuMiho.
Yeah. Rain has killed 14 SCVs against the 10 killed by GuMiho. And,
I got to go back again and just echo what we were talking about earlier. He should have just killed the depots.
Yeah.
That was a big mistake.
Running into the Terran base with
Do you
Stalkers
think that GuMiho had
that don't have
depots
blink?
down for that reason? Because people do that, actually.
I think there's a good
there.
chance. Like, you know, that is something that we've seen in StarCraft 1 and StarCraft 2, that if you actually overcommit those, they're only good in like open areas, open ground, so you can run away.
All right, he might get a lot more probes here.
Oh my god!
Really nice usage of the Nexus cannon there.
Yeah. And the kill count does continue to increase.
Yeah.
GuMiho definitely playing a better game than what I felt like we were seeing before. And let's take a look. Okay, it's 29 probes to 25 SCVs. GuMiho hasn't actually taken his expand yet, but at the same time, probes have run around so much that we can basically say that Rain hasn't done much at his expand.
Yeah.
And,
nice spot there with the Observer.
I wonder if this game could actually normalize pretty soon here. These guys are not in good shape to actually kill each other.
Yeah, both these guys have taken some serious blows, so I think absolutely this game could normalize. I like the Raven there early on, too.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
Well, it's good, too, because you can gun down Observers this way.
Yeah, and you get some additional energy for point defense drone because there are so many stalkers on the map.
Yeah,
and
another
of
great
course,
point as well.
Don't forget, Secret Missile actually is really good now.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so Stim is on the way. Upgrades as well for GuMiho with the +1. And Rain, okay, he's going into Colossus tech. I wonder if he's just going to do a push or he's going to throw a Forge up. Does he
might
shove it?
just do a timing push.
He could.
He could.
You know, he already does have a lot of Stalkers, and he warped in Sentries right away, which can just be to charge up energy just for defense, but when you go for something like that, you want to get your Sentries early so you have a lot of force fields. But no, okay, the Forge does go up. Looks like Rain is going to go into pretty normal play here.
All right. It looks like he's going to have to give that. Oh, get the Observer out. All right, at least the other one still stays. It's really important if you're going to be going Colossi. You don't want to lose any more Observers.
Yeah. Okay. So it is normalizing a little bit. Rain's going to have to be very careful because a lot of medevacs are going to be out.
Think about this.
GuMiho's going to start dropping.
We're almost at 14 minutes, and finally the Terrans take a second base.
Yeah.
That's how weird this game's been.
It has been very weird.
Yeah.
It's been fun, though. So GuMiho definitely still down in supply quite a bit. A lot of that is in SCVs. He's 13 SCVs behind as far as probes versus SCVs goes. But for actual armies, his army is better. Right?
Yeah.
He's got Marines, Marauders, Medevacs, Stim, and Combat Shields as well as +1 is all about to finish. And that beats whatever gateway units, random Stalker amount that Rain has right now.
Right. Well, it looks like the pylon's going to be cleaned up as GuMiho slowly but surely, regaining map control. Templar Archives is about 1/4 of the way complete.
Yep.
There was, there was a third command center in there, but he hasn't moved that over just yet. I think he could actually take the third base, though. GuMiho could right now. I don't think there's much that Protoss could do against that. Also, if you look at it with the number of Protoss units, if you wanted to do an all-out attack, I would just wait outside of his base with my Medevacs, Marines, and Marauders, and then when I see him start to leave, I pick up and just go into his main.
Oh, sure, yeah.
And just shoot stuff down. That's the way I feel, Artosis.
Yeah, well, it's...
Nobody can take that away from me. Unless it's a really good Protoss who beats me with that strat.
Or some sicko that pushes your eyeball aside and gives you lobotomy.
Oh, that would be bad.
Yeah, because then you might not remember it anymore, Tasis.
You ever see the movie Hostel?
No.
Never mind. So, it looks like, he might actually go in for a drop here.
He's got to be careful, though. Templar Tech is out. Psystorm not quite done, but feedbacks are ridiculously good in these situations.
Looks like he's already prepared, even with one cannon warping in over there.
And this is really smart. I love watching this from Rain. He always loves to get a couple cannons, and he'll probably end up throwing 1 to 2 High Templars in his main base so he can feed back anything that's incoming and allow the cannon to basically finish it off, or at least stall it out long enough to get warp-ins going. And that's going to give him a lot more mobility on the map, whether that is to move out and do attacks, or that is to take the third base.
Again, Rain, when he's up against Terrans, very, very conservative play, very cautious. Just like my good friend Artie. Captain Careful over here.
Captain Careful.
Captain Careful is what they call him. Now, looks like the probe is going to come out here, expand to the bottom left here, and now he will take this base. And beyond even the pylon going down, the Observer's right there with that, so we can spot for that.
You know, I have to say, I would say I'm even more careful than Rain because I hide some of my minerals and gas under my bed instead of spending it just in case.
Just in case.
The banks collapse.
Just in case you get in a base trade.
Yeah.
You can still remake your Nexus.
Yes, exactly. That's why I do it. All right, so... Oh, nice.
That was so good. I almost choked on my water when I was watching that.
Yeah, that was really well done. He does have a proxy pylon. Oh, it looks like GuMiho actually found it. Did he find it?
He should have, yeah.
There's Zealots going in, so... Okay, yeah, he found it. Nice try by Rain there. If GuMiho hadn't been so on top of things, this could have done a lot of damage. Definitely cost him a lot of mining time at the minimum. In the meantime, Rain is coming up the other side of the map. See what he wants to do with this. I think he's just kind of walking around hunting, you know? Pushing back any units that might be on his side whether that's SCVs or Marines for scouting. If he finds a medevac, that's great.
All right, we have double upgrades being chrono boosted here. The map control has now been taken away from GuMiho. But you can see Rain's being very cautious not to go too far away from home in case his main gets dropped or some other location gets dropped on. But it's really good for him, though, now because he has the watchtowers, so low chance of being surprised. He needs to repair those medevacs, though.
Yeah, that's
a little alarming. That's a lot of...
It's nice to see that he does repair medevacs, by the way, because so many Terrans do not.
Yeah.
Now, we do have some kind of strategically placed high Templars around the map that I really like. This is really cool of Rain.
All right, it looks like we might have a drop going in here to the main as GuMiho is attempting to sneak down.
Oh, he's actually going... He's cleaning up observers with his Viking plus
the
Raven fleet.
Nice.
Yeah, that's really nice, because by cleaning those up, there's no way to know that there's actually drops incoming, which is going to be a complete pain. Now, don't forget, we do have Hellbats being added into this composition, so basically he has every unit that's good against Protoss right now.
Now he's going to move up here and reclaim this watchtower, and it's actually lights out here for Rain. I think there's one observer at the far left. Yeah, no, that's a Templar, excuse me.
See, he does have those Templars in really cool places, and he might get some really good storms off. You don't expect a random Templar to be waiting for you. He uses Templars like there's Starcraft 1 defilers.
All right, now he's got the Ghost inside the medevac.
Oh,
nice storm.
Really well done, that storm. That one not quite as good, but it was a good idea.
All right, and looks like we got all the Vikings taken here. I don't know what the story with that was.
Yeah, I don't know. That was definitely a mistake.
Fat-fingered something there. Because there's like no moment that you ever would want to do that. Now he's going to come up here from behind, it looks like, with one Templar here to drop a storm. Nice dodge there so far by GuMiho.
Yeah, GuMiho, by the way, has his Ghost in this medevac, and here he goes, dropping on that army, and we'll see some EMPs going off, and in fact, there's only one storm left now, and there it goes off. But a good storm it is, does a lot of damage.
GuMiho just driving him back here. He's going to take out these two Archons with ease. Now going down here to the third. I don't know if there's enough defense over here at the third to actually protect it. But you can see GuMiho erring on the side of caution. He's going to regroup before he attacks in again.
I think that's a good choice.
Yeah, super smart.
There's some extra Colossus popping out, and he's going to have a few more rounds of units, so he's got to be very careful.
Oh, this would be a perfect location to engage because that point defense turret over there.
Yeah.
Now he's going to be able to get this. Nice.
Oh, Rain with a really clutch couple time warps.
You know, we haven't seen it clutch time warps in this code S up until now.
Yeah.
We've seen ones where I'm like, okay, that was
They've all been
not
Rain
bad
so far.
Rain
these are really like expert time
and he
warps.
pulled a bunch of SCVs here.
Well, there is Psystorm. If he can get the EMPs off on the Psystorms, the SCVs are going to help out way more. So we'll see what he can actually get done with this.
All right. It looks like he's going to stim and come in here now.
And here he goes. A nice Psystorm does go down. Another one goes down as well, taking a lot of damage against GuMiho's army, but he is pushing Rain back. Rain doesn't have a lot of hit points left himself, as all his Zealots are basically gone.
It looks like GuMiho may just run him over. If he loses this next, I don't know if he can actually recover. More reinforcements showing up right now. Nice kiting so far by GuMiho.
And GuMiho's definitely going to get the Nexus, but it doesn't necessarily mean the game is over. There's still a possibility for Rain because he lost a lot of SCVs there. Thing is, his splash damage is being taken apart. Absolutely no splash left in this army.
Continuing to close in right now.
Well, Colossus is out, so that is going to help, but is it enough?
That's a killing blow. GG.
Wow, GuMiho. A lot of people counted him out going into this group, but now he's in a winter match up 1-0.
GuMiho could definitely take this. You know, GuMiho, we always know he's good, but I feel like somehow we always slightly underestimate him compared to how he performs.
Yeah.
Even though we know he's like amazingly good.
Well, that was a crazy game.
That was.
With that, starting out with the proxy, it was so well defended, and then GuMiho just keeps making aliens and running them in. Really good multitasking, good harassment going on. I think one of the defining factors was the overcommittal of those Stalkers, though. I think
you're right.
Is a huge deal. The fact that he went behind the minerals into an easy place to get trapped.
After you stop an opening like that, it's conservative play that's going to win it for you.
Yeah.
And running... Look, Stalkers are not going to be able to run into the main and kite a Terran that has that many SCVs. I mean, the SCVs just come out like bees and swarm
I know,
Stalkers.
That's exactly what it's like.
You get pushed up against a corner. And, look, Stalkers don't deal damage very fast. They're mostly good for finesse. It's not like a Zealot. If you got like 3 Zealots in somebody's worker line.
If those were all Zealots and the SCVs surround them, well, you're going to kill a lot of SCVs.
You're going to kill a lot of SCVs. In fact, you could probably go back and micro the attack that's happening to you in that moment.
Mm-hmm.
But when he ran the Stalkers up there, it might seem like a small moment, but we would never have been in this standardized game had he not done that.
No, imagine if he focuses on the front where he always has the ramped retreat that SCVs can't follow him down.
Yeah.
Then the SCVs have to run back and forth, and he kills them, kites them, kills depots, maybe gets the bunker, maybe not get... I don't think he would have killed the bunker, but...
actually the lower depots were on purpose.
I think so.
Like, at first we were looking at it and we were like, well, that's weird. Why would he have that lowered?
Yeah.
And then, I mean, it worked. Rain saw it, And it's funny because in most situations when you see your opponent's got lower depots, you're like, oh, quick,
I got to get in there.
Yeah. But... no, it was actually a really nice play.
Yeah, it was. It was well done. Well, the next map going to be Daybreak, Rain's choice. Again, this is a map where he's going to be able to stop basically anything.
Let's also not forget that started out as a proxy from GuMiho.
Yeah.
I actually, kind of stopped thinking about that, halfway through that game. But, yeah, that was a weird out there game. Do we think we're going to have any proxying from Rain? He doesn't really do that, does he?
Not really.
Not
really.
He just is a very... by the book, proper. He's like Noni.
Something like that.
StarCraft 1.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. But no, it's very conservative play, so we'll see what happens. It looks like the game is actually loading up now.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll get this going a little bit. We're piggybacked onto the Korean broadcast, but soon we're going to have that sick camera shot. Oh, and here it comes. Look at that. The camera goes this way. Zooming into the StarCraft thing, and we get a shot of the audience. And then, of course, the shot of the sponsor. And now we're ready to do it here at the GSL.